Now we are going to discuss how you can optimize your profile in such a level that you get 5, 6, 10 more interview calls from recruiters, consultant and many more people, right? Let's get started. So here is the profile domination checklist so that your profile get noticed very fast, okay? So how you can land more calls with ATS proof resume checklist. So whenever we call about resume, keep the resume simple, in a simple format, black and white resume, okay? And whenever we call about black and white resume, the content should be having the power action verbs like deployed, implemented, led, this kind of power action verbs that will create more impact in your resume, right? So you can provide all of your duties and responsibilities by converting them into accomplishment using the power action verb, okay? How you can do it? Let's take an example. Rather than saying that I have taken 2-3 sales call or I have taken 2-3 code commits to implement this feature, you can share for sales call, you can share that I have resolved 5+ queries in 2 weeks and that helped increased the revenue by 2%, right? And for the coding part, you can also share that guided team with implementing the strategy of software that helped the team member to create that feature in just 2 weeks. That's how, right? That guided, led, getting my point. And whenever you are sharing that important insight in your resume, the content, you should also mention the quantifiable numbers. 2 weeks, 5%, 10%, 50% improvement, that quantifiable results, metrics, okay? And it also should be, you can improve it with the time-based approach. For example, whenever sharing you any result, you can add some time that even create even more bigger impact. Like solve this problem in 2 weeks, 3 months, in last 4 weeks, okay? That's how it gets that bigger impact. And always include keywords. Keywords, how you can get that? So whenever you are looking for your targeted job description, there are so many keywords, right? You can utilize your keyword as per your domain, okay? Optimize your keyword. I'll share that part in the resume optimization later. And whenever you are writing your resume, avoid using the cliche words, right? That reduces your resume score. Like hardworking, passionate, this kind of words, right? And you should always aware about, right, that ATS tool by now, that is applicant tracking system, that is a AI tool, is used to filter out the resume, okay? And after a successful filtration, whatever score that is matched, if it is more than 60-70%, right, as per the JD that the company has, then only it will be reaching to the real human HR. So 80-90% of people's resume who apply for a job role doesn't reach out to the real HR. That might be the reason of not getting calls before for you, right? Now you know the reason, okay? Let's work on it to optimize the resume, make it more ATS friendly. Let's continue. Whenever you are writing, choosing the font, choose simple effective font, that is sans serif fonts like Arial, Times New Roman. These are good. Font size should be around 11 to 12, okay? That's a good font size. And for heading, you can use 16 to 18 pixel, okay? Or 14 to 16 pixel will be good enough. And avoid adding any diagrams, graphs or images because ATS cannot scan them, so your profile will not get shortlisted, not get passed through the ATS, and it will never reach to the HR. Okay, so avoid adding any images or logo or anything. Okay, headlines, you can add some bigger fonts to create highlight for your resume, add bullet points to structure it really well, and the format of the file should be in doc or docx, or there are some other format like text also there, but don't use PDF because some of the ATS tool doesn't support that, so your profile might not get shortlisted. Okay, in that case, and always use one page resume max. Okay, and let me share you a sample as well for you. Let me open it for you. It will be also there in our tutorial module. So you can see, so simple resume, right? You can just take a copy of it, file, make a copy and create your own. Follow this one, experience, you can see, so simple, right? So this is a good way, and whenever you want to highlight some part, maybe some quantifiable results or something, you can use bold or italics in your resume. Cool. Okay, let's get back to our session. So here the next part is the resume name format. That is really crucial. So whenever you are naming the resume, you can use this format like name, okay, your name, then space, your experience or maybe domain, then experience X years, correct? For example, 5 years, and then if you are available immediately, you can also add that immediately available with 30 days notice or like this, right? This is how whenever your targeted recruiter will download your resume, right, they will get to know about it, that you are immediately available, and you can attract their attention. That is really important. And next we'll discuss about how you can optimize your resume to get even more calls. Okay, ready? Take care.